because we're going to go this way to show everybody. All right. What is going on, guys? Today's kind of an audible for you guys that follow me on Instagram. You know, this week did not go as planned, but we do have a new build to show you, so all is well. Basically, I'm working on some fiberglass molds and stuff, doing some wheels that are super wide. We'll show you those in just a second. We got to go through here, bud. And just kept having issues. So we're learning some new processes, and it's not really going smoothly. Yeah. So we called an audible, and okay. And we're what?
My ball.
Oh, I'm gonna put it right here. So we're gonna show you guys the new build. Hey, don't ruin it for everybody, man. Glad you're on here, Cristobal. Sorry if I messed up your name. Oh. So, just while getting on, I want to show you guys this. We've got the new wheels here, looking. You can tell, yeah, looking super fresh. But
are these for the truck?
These are for the orange car. But over here, you can see I got some. Yeah, I got to sand it anyway. I got some major runs. But this is the lip. It's a 7-inch lip. It's going on there. And then we've got some 6-inch barrels. They're going to be super wide and awesome. And then over here is the mold that I'm working on. I am producing fiberglass molds. And this is what was so stressful. You can see I have a lot of scraps. I have a scrap mold over here. It just did not go well. And about Friday, I realized that everything was failing, and we're gonna have to make a decision. So the decision is to show you guys the new truck. I've got my son out here. He's gonna walk you through it and what it is, and no, it's not my Dodge Ram, and I'll explain why in just a minute. I have a plan for a build. It's gonna be a fast build, and well, here's the truck. All right. Yeah, I saw that. Da 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 da. What's up, Cypress Knees?
He's gonna be helping me.
Oh, sweet. I said your name right, Cristobal. This is our new truck. Do you wanna tell them about the truck? Ignore that. That's somebody else's.
Open it.
I've got to have a 4-door truck. Somebody said 4 doors. No, I've got to have a 4-door truck because my kids ride with me. All right, tell us about it. Oh, close. Hold it longer. Anything else? Hang on, we got to turn this off because the radio is going to get us copyright claimed. All right.
What is copyright claim?
It's complicated. Do you have anything you want to say about the truck? You want Daddy to talk about it?
Well, I'll show you what it's called. Oh.
Yeah, I taught him how to start cars. That's where we're starting. We'll get into driving soon.
Okay.
Wide body, I'll get into that in a minute. Lower, no. And yeah, I'm kind of worried he'll drive it. Let's see. Yeah, that's for sunglasses. All the sunglasses holders. All right, I'm going to tell them about the truck, okay? All right, so this is my 2006 Nissan Titan. Now, you'll notice my Dodge Ram is nowhere to be found. That's because I sold it, and for good reason. This is a 4-wheel drive truck, which is necessary for the kind of build I want to do next. I've got a buddy that is real big into overlanding. For you guys that don't know, I really love being outdoors. I love camping, mountain biking, all that stuff, and I want a car that can take me to do that kind of stuff. And so we're going to build an overland truck out of this. Now, like I said, it's not going to be a huge project like the MG or the Fatson or the MR2 even. Not a long-term thing. I'm trying to build something that I can go use, and I'm going to walk you guys through that process. And we're going to do this kind of on a budget, but still in built style. So will we widen it? Obviously. Yeah. We are obviously going to widen it. Okay. Well, I got to stay over here then so they can't hear it, or so YouTube can't hear it. It is going to get wider. It's going to get prettier. It's obviously really dirty. Stop. And we're going to do some more kind of mechanical stuff to it. We'll be doing some suspension work, obviously with a budget in mind. Hey, stop hitting that horn. And another thing in that these trucks, for you guys, any of you guys that might have one, these trucks are notorious for the rear ends going out from 04 to like 07. In 08, they did a redesign. Hang on, we got to handle this. This is getting out of hand. All right, come on, let's go. Let's get out. I need you to show them the monster truck. Come on.
I was holding
Come on,
the
come on.
horn so I could show them, so I could come out and show them the monkey truck.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Here it is. I gotta go get some phone.
So these rear ends are really bad, so we're going to be doing a rear end swap from an 08. It's ordered and on the way. Obviously, it'll get new bumpers and stuff. And it should be really, really sick. And then I'll take you guys on some trips with the family, off-roading, camping, all that cool stuff. I just want a toy to play with. Not today. We've got to make this thing a monster truck first. So I'm reaching out to some brands to try to get some sponsorships for this so we can speed it up and get it just done all in one go. That's what I'm doing over the next week or so. So you guys will see this again very, very soon. We're going to do one video that's just kind of like a budget, go overlanding on the cheapest way possible, and then we'll build it into an actual built car that will be wide and a little bit of lift, not much. I'm not crazy about super high trucks. You know, we'll do the whole built thing on it. Huh? Not yet. He wants to play a game on my phone, but that's what I'm filming. Okay, so for you guys that got here a little late, the MG is still, we're still doing it. It's still going well, but I had some issues building some fiberglass this week. I'm doing fiberglass molds. That's what this is. Walking through that whole process, and I've never done it before. So I'll have plenty of failure for you guys in next weekend's video. And then I also failed on, I got the first run in, I've been painting for a little over 10 years, and this is the first time I've gotten a run in base coat, and it's embarrassing. But I did, I ran these, and so this video was supposed to be this weekend of building the wheels, and, well, I've got to respray them. So, no videos this weekend.
You might want to get out of here.
Okay. And that is why, but there are videos coming, and I've learned a lot this week. I'm excited to show it to you guys, and we'll be posting those. But for you guys that are into off-roading stuff, we're going to be doing this very, very soon. I've got a buddy that's on YouTube that has an off-roading channel. He builds an overland FJ and does a lot of off-roading with that. So I'm going to go with him on a trip with this car that is four-wheel drive and get some cool stuff done, go camping, cook some food outside, you know, man stuff. Marshmallows. Like I said, man stuff. So I think it's going to be really fun and just be a good way for me to take these guys outside and take you guys along with us. Hey, do you want to answer some questions?
We should bring the waffles to the campground so we can make them to eat on the fire. And next up.
All right, so let's go backwards a little bit. 8:05 p.m. in the UK. Actually, every time I post a video for you guys that are in the UK, I think about you because I know there's a lot of you guys that watch the show, and so I try to post at a time where you'll still be awake. I used to post when it was like the middle of the night. Not yet.
Okay.
After we get off of here.
When I was a baby, we got a game. It's called. Okay, I'll show you the game.
No, you can't show them. You gonna show them on the phone?
I want to show you on the phone.
Well, we can't take them. Nobody will be able to see if you take the phone.
What shows them the game? What shows them?
Okay, so Joka says, love this, love off-road stuff, love wide stuff, and love built. Absolutely can't wait. You should probably do a 2-inch lift, and I know it's the easiest, most popular, but it looks so good. Yeah, it'll be something like that. 1.5, 2-inch. Not yet. 1-inch, 2-inch, something kind of mild. I want to keep the center of gravity as low as possible, but I also want to put really big tires on there. There's a lot of off-roading here in Alabama. Okay, let's go. I'm following you. A lot of off-roading stuff that happens here in Alabama. A lot of really rocky terrain, kind of technical stuff. So ground clearance is important. So that's what we're going to go for, but I'm going to try to keep the center of gravity as low as possible. And we're going to make the truck as wide as we can and still be able to drive it on the road, obviously.
Daddy, can you tie that before we get on the front back lane?
So what?
Okay.
Let's see. That one guy who does stuff says, what time is it in Alabama? It is 2 o'clock in the afternoon here. The truck, let's see. Redstone Panda says the truck. The truck is a 2006 Nissan Titan 4-wheel drive. Dave, I love that your boys are in this. They're hilarious. Yeah, I think so too. He's actually supposed to be napping. His brother's asleep, and he wouldn't. So I was like, well, we're gonna make a video. Good evening from the Netherlands. Thanks for being here.
Okay, now. So,
Joker says 2-inch and 35s. I'm thinking we may go, nice, dude. I'm thinking we may go 37s on this one just because of them. I think it'd be hilarious to see their face. But 35s are obviously there too. Joe says, if you ever get sick of the truck, get an Xterra. I don't know, man. I need a bed. I got to throw a bunch of trash away every day. Next video for, let's see. This is from the one guy who does stuff. The next video for the MG will be coming out Saturday. So it's going to be on, well, there'll be 2 videos next weekend for the MG, maybe 3 to make up for this week. But it's going to be on the new wheels that we're building that are 13 inches wide. It's going to be on producing fiberglass parts, which we're doing for the front. And then we may get into building the rear as well, depending on if I can actually paint the wheels properly this time, which I think I can. I was rushing and that was my mistake. But yeah, we'll get into designing the rear, maybe lowering the car. I don't know. I've got to decide which way I want to go. Not yet, but we may be lowering the car before I design the rear just to kind of help with the design. Let's see. Not yet. Hello from Iran. Finish the Fatson, please. Here's something. Where's the Fatson? Hello from Michigan with tons of snow. Yeah, we don't get snow here. You need to get a Chevrolet S10. I did a C10 earlier this year. I'm not a huge fan of the S10, though I know a lot of people that subscribe have S10s. It's just not for me. For the Fatson, we are going to be getting back into the Fatson. I talk about this a lot on my Instagram. So, like, if you're really into the channel and you want to keep up to date with news and stuff, go check me out, Built Official on Instagram, because I do a lot of stories and I post a lot of stuff on there, just kind of explaining what's going on behind the scenes and keeping you guys up to date. And I also answer all of my messages through there. So if you ever have a question you want to get to me there. It's easier to keep up with than comments on YouTube. But for the Fatson, it's not here. Obviously, it's at Chase's house, but it is being worked on. So just for you guys that are really into that build, we haven't just ditched it. It's not just sitting, rotting. We're doing work on it because the goal is to have the next video of it with it running. And so we've got a few more things to tidy up that Chase was actually working on this week to get the thing running. And when we get done with the body kit for the MG, so not the MG altogether, not yet, but after we get done with this, I'm going to answer some questions.
What kind of questions?
Like these that I'm answering right now. Okay?
Can you take a break?
No, I'll take a break in just a minute. When we get done with the body kit for the MG and it's all complete, then we'll bump back over to the Datsun. The Datsun, I'm not going to run my energy out. I'm going to walk over here, though. The Datsun is going to come to my house in a running driving format, and I'm going to start on the body kit for it. So we did a lot of, we got like, I don't know, 30 videos that are mechanical on the Datsun, and I felt like it's time to really build the thing and build the body kit and make it look cool. And so that's what we're going to be doing next. So it will be running in the next time you see it, and that should be when we finish the kit on the MG. So it's coming back. It's going to be really awesome. We have not lost hope on that build. We just kind of had to get some stuff together, me and Chase personally, with our families and with our jobs and all that stuff. So long answer, but the Datsun will be back hopefully within the next month or so. Let's see what else we've got. IS300 in a turbo build from Angelo. That would be cool. I don't know much about those though. Frank Bradley Jr. I live in Gadsden, Alabama. Jesus says, what's your favorite car? This is one of them. But I think my all-time favorite car is an Acura NSX or Honda NSX, depending on where you live in the world. And I will own one day. I don't know when. The prices just keep going up, which is just so demoralizing to me. But one day we will have an NSX. So that's my all-time favorite. And then I have like a million others that I really want. Let's see. The MR2 sold on Cars and Bids. There's a video for that. Somebody said, is the MR2 still for sale? Here's the car. For anybody that missed it, my son's in there now. It is an 06 Nissan Titan. We're going to be doing an 08. Come on, man. Hey, don't hit the horn. We're going to be doing an 08 rear end swap and then giving it the full built treatment. I'm so lucky to have good neighbors that are forgiving of this kind of stuff. Let's see. Hello from Dubai. Very cool. Okay, hey, that's enough. Stop. Stop. You know I need to get you out?
No.
Okay, then do not hit the horn again or I'm going to get you out.
Use the phone?
Not yet. Yeah, we get rain here in Alabama, but we do not get snow. We'll put you in timeout if you keep honking the horn. Trump card. Not yet.
Can you give me the phone so I won't honk the horn?
No, but you can just stop honking the horn because I asked you to. How about that? That's a good deal. Being a dad, guys. Sometimes it's just, he's pouting. All right, let's see. What's up, Sterling 2.0, Czech Republic? I actually know where that's at because my dad used to work in Prague. I think a BMW E46 is a cool first car. I am personally not a BMW fan. I've owned, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and they have all been mechanical nightmares and have all been very expensive to fix. I don't know if that's different if you're in Europe, but here parts are expensive, and most of them, by the time I could afford them, were not taken care of, and it was just a nightmare to own. But I hear they're great cars before like 60,000 miles. So I don't know. If you know them, I guess it's good. If you don't know them, you know, I'm a big fan of Japanese stuff, and it's because it just wants to work. Always. It just wants to work. Let's see. Everyone do a JDM rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive turbo project. That's the plan. So these motors actually are, they have Hemi heads, and they really love boost. So the plan for this is to turbo it, and it's obviously JDM and rear-wheel drive and awesome. So that's the plan for this car, but I've got other things I want to do. Let's see. Robert says, I have an 06 BMW oil leak, cost me $4,000. I understand. Julian, I talked about the Fatson earlier in this video, so you can go back and watch if you want more details, but it's coming back after the body kit is finished for the MG. So I'm not going to finish the MG all the way out, I don't think. I think I'm going to do most of the body, like the painting and stuff off camera, and then bring it back for a reveal. But the Datsun will be back in that spot when the MG is gone, and it will be running and driving. CJ says, love your work, just started doing body work, and you got me wanting to expand what I do. Always expand. That's actually, for you guys that are just in, that's why I am not posting a video this week, because I am expanding what I do into mold making so I can produce kits to sell and so I can produce better kits for my cars. And, well, the first week of mold making did not go well, but I think week 2 is going to be a winner. All right, back to questions. Grassy says, can I work for you? Where do you live? Message me on Instagram, potentially. Let's see. Plan on doing a muscle car. I have a Plymouth GTX. If you're trying to sell it to me, message me on Instagram. I am planning on doing a muscle car, so message me on Instagram if you have something you want to sell me, or give to me, you know, whatever, and I'll respond to you there. Or you can email me, Caleb@BuiltOfficial. That's actually the best way to get in touch with me. Sometimes I miss Instagram messages. My son wants out of the car. Let's answer a few more. Let's see. Jay says, can't wait to see the MGB all finished. I've never seen an MGB like this, and I'm from the UK, which is a big deal because you guys, I think my son might have locked himself in. This could be a dramatic video. Let's see. Oh, we got a window down. Like that. Yeah, so there's a lot of MGs in the UK. I'm trying to do something that hasn't been done. And it will be very wide and very awesome. The rear wheels, for you guys that are interested, they stick out, which you'll see this in next weekend's video. They stick out about this far, and it's the tire. Just to give you an idea, I had to order tires for it because they're kind of hard to get, but it's gonna be sick. Let's see. Hello from Kentucky. Hey, we have the same name, Caleb. Oh, you said that. Oh, thanks, man. If you're ever in Alabama, let me know. Ford Galaxy, that's a huge car. Somebody said, please do a Ford Galaxy. Samuel Hunter said, do you have a job outside of YouTube? My first 4 years of YouTube, I did. I worked two jobs during YouTube for a little while, and then I worked 3 jobs for a very short time. That was not smart. But yeah, so I used to have a job outside YouTube. Now it's just YouTube. That's all I do, which is awesome. It is the best. It's way better than working multiple jobs, but sometimes you got to work multiple jobs to be able to do something like this full time. Let's see. Greetings from Costa Rica. What's up? Will you upgrade your paint booth one day? I'll upgrade my paint booth when I upgrade my space. I don't really have a way to upgrade it right now. I'm kind of going through different things, but my paint booth right now is also my body working booth, and it's also my fiberglassing booth, and it's also my park cars in there sometimes when I need them out of the sun booth. So it doesn't work as just a paint booth. One day, if we move to something bigger, then I'll have a dedicated paint booth, but for now, it's just not feasible. Let's see. The garage needs some work. Well, I mean, yeah, I know. New Edge Mustang, that's already pretty nice, but I'd love to see what you could do with it. For now, I don't do like cars for other people just because I have so many that I've got to do for the channel and for myself. But if you have a car that you are interested in me looking at or doing or whatever, you can email it to me and we can talk about it there. Let's see. COVID-19. I'm pretty sure I got it a couple weeks ago. I was real sick in one of the videos, and I think that's what I had, but I didn't go get tested. I just stayed away from everybody. Wide body the Patriot? No, the Patriot is some work I'm doing in exchange for other work. Do you work other than YouTube? Just answered that.
Here, Daddy.
Somebody said look up Chris Isaac. In the UK, he built an MGB. I'll check that out. Let's keep going.
Daddy, can I have your phone?
Oh, wow, I'm way behind.
Can I have your phone?
Throw the SU carbs in the bin and get a Weber. I'm gonna do that. Okay, all right. I'm gonna answer just a few more and then we'll get off.
Can I use your phone now?
Okay, Patreon, Fatson,
Please,
SU
can I have your
carbs,
phone now?
and then we have to go because this one's losing his mind over here. Okay, so a couple things. SU carbs. Hey,
I want to use your phone.
you can use it after this is done. No more yelling.
When do you want to be done?
In a minute. So SU carbs, we're actually going to get rid of this engine altogether, and I'm going to be doing a swap. Right now, it's up in the air. I'm not set on anything, but I really like the 302 swap because so many people have done it, so there's a lot of information on how to do it. I don't really like the 60-degree V6 swap because it just don't make enough power. The engine that would be ideal for me, like the one that I would do if I could do any engine, would be a GM LNF. You can Google that. That's the one that I would love to do in this car, but there's not a ton of information on swaps. And my biggest thing for swaps, he's losing it, guys. My biggest thing for swaps is I want to be able to do it quickly. This channel is not really about engine swaps. It's not really about mechanical stuff, and I've learned that this year. And when we spend a lot of time doing mechanical stuff, hey, why don't you go inside and ask Mommy if you can borrow her phone until Daddy gets done. That's a better idea.
No, you.
Go try.
Please.
Just go ask her.
Please.
Go ask her. You want me to hold you till we get done? Would that help? Always helps. Yeah, so the channel historically doesn't do super well when we do real like heavy mechanical stuff, and it's because we haven't really built the channel around that. So whatever swap that I do needs to happen quickly. So if you have experience swapping MGs or maybe a specific engine that you think will do well in there, let me know. You can email me. I would love to have someone that knows what they're doing to help me get through it a little bit faster. So yeah, SU carbs are going as well as the entire engine and transmission in that car, and probably the rear end. Let's see. And then somebody said, Chris Isaac race cars in the UK. Look at my car he is currently building. Okay, I'll look at that. And then somebody said Patreon. I don't do Patreon anymore, but I do have a membership on YouTube. That's $1 a month, and it just helps support everything we do here. I do post behind-the-scenes videos there every now and then, and I've been looking at doing more with that, but I want to make sure that I can do it well before I go off and start doing more with that. So we do have that. If you are interested in donating to the channel, that's the way to do it, is through memberships. I also am launching new merch today. The site will go live today. So if you're interested in merch, I'm not doing I'll be advertising that more during the next week. But I am launching the site today, builtofficial.com, and you can see some of the new merch. I'm actually really proud of this stuff. It looks really awesome. It's the shirt that I'm wearing now. I don't know if you guys can see that. There it is. But it's probably upside down. But I'm going to be selling, there's 3 shirts. There's a Corolla shirt, an MR2 shirt, and the one that I'm wearing, an Audi shirt. I've also got the hat that I've been wearing on screen for the past couple of months is on there. And then I'm selling some MR2 air fresheners that I meant to get before this video. I'll post a picture on Instagram and on Facebook. I mean, not Facebook,
Hey,
YouTube.
which one are you wearing?
The Audi shirt. But I have some air fresheners that I'm not selling on the website. I'm only selling like via email because I only made
Audi white.
24 of them. So
the Audi white.
when they're gone, they're gone. I'm gonna sell them for $5. What?
The Audi white.
Yes. But I'll post those on Instagram.
Daddy, you should get another Audi.
I didn't really like working on that car.
We're gonna keep the next Audi.
Okay.
Because I don't want to sell any Audi.
Okay. He gets sad every time we sell a car. And then, let's see, the other question was the Fatson. It's coming back after the MGB is done. Okay, let me check questions one more time. Thank you, Julian. Thank you, bud. That's great. Mazda B 2200. We'll see. Small side jobs. Let's see. We'll talk about that too.
Daddy.
Okay, so for the membership, under my videos, there's a button that says join, and that's how you find that. And then I think you can go to my actual channel and click on memberships there as well. Sometimes it doesn't show up on the phone though, so you may have to use your computer. And then I had somebody else ask about jobs. I don't really work outside of YouTube anymore. I did for a long time and worked myself to death, and that's why I used to always look really, really tired in videos. I just wasn't sleeping. I just worked all the time. It was really bad for me. It was really bad for my family. So this year got to a point where we could really focus on just YouTube. And it has led to stuff like me having to sell the MR2 and make other sacrifices, but it's well worth it getting to do this full time. So somebody asked if I do other side jobs occasionally. So this is Chase's car, and I'm doing this work for him. He owns a dealership. I'm doing this work for him so that he can do some work for me on the Fatson. So I was like, dude, look, if you've got work you need to get done for your dealership, I'll knock it out for you. I need you to do some stuff on the Fatson. So he's working on wiring the ECU in permanently and getting the bed back on. So those are his two jobs. And when he gets done with those, I'll go do the brakes and the fuel, and then we will be able to drive it. Let's see. I saw a super chat, I think, about the built crew. Yeah, welcome to the built crew. That's awesome. Tim, glad you're here, dude. You made it. And I think that's what we're going to end on. Hey, listen, if I didn't get to your comment or you have something.
Done?
Almost.
When are you going to be done?
In just a minute. Just hug me for a minute. Just hug me. There we go. Listen, if I didn't get to your comment or you have a question for me, message me on Instagram or email me, Caleb@BuiltOfficial. I'll answer all my emails, and I answer. Okay. And I answer all of my Instagram messages. So if I missed it, I'm sorry, but I will answer it there. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Sorry.
Are you done?
I'm trying to get done for you.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry that we didn't get a video out this week. It's just the way it goes sometimes. But there will be videos next week, and I promise you'll get to see all kinds of failure, which some of you guys are really into. And hopefully you'll get to see some success and some really wide, really sick wheels. Thank you guys so much. We will see you in the next one. Do you want to say anything? No, just wants the phone. See you guys. Oh.
Can I have the phone?
Yeah, but I gotta stop.